Hey guys, it's Liv. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I wanted to do a spooky Halloween look and I had so much fun. I used all makeup products, so you don't have to worry about buying any Halloween makeup. I hope you enjoy. Just keep watching. Okay guys, so I had to decide what I was going to use, but I decided to use the Manic Panic Dreamtone Foundation, and I'm using just a generic makeup sponge, and I'm just patting this all over the face. This is gonna create a really good cream white base for the rest of the makeup. I got this product on Amazon for like $9 or $10, and I use it to mix in my foundations that are too dark, like my summer ones. I can make them to use for winter, so I really love this stuff. Now that I've got the whole face covered, I'm going to be using my Morphe 35B palette, and I'm taking this white shade. It's a matte white shade up in the corner, and I'm taking a large angled brush and setting my whole face. This is going to make all of the powder products on top blend a lot better. It's also going to even out the tones between my skin tone and the white. And for the foundation, I just did it all over my face, blended it into my hairline, and stopped right at my jawline, so it would look like I had a skull. Now that I've got everything set, I'm going to be taking this matte black shade in the corner, using that same brush, and carving out my cheekbones. I used a picture of a skull for reference. If you look at an actual skull, you're not going to have cheeks. You have your jawline, and then you go into the actual part that covers your brain. So I'm splintering this out using the black. And it doesn't have to be completely perfect. I was doing it very messy, just kind of trying to get my lines together, and then I'll blend it later. And if you don't have these makeup products, I'm sure there's other Halloween makeup or other eyeshadows and things like that you can use. And now I'm taking it onto my temples just to make my head shape look a little bit smaller. And I'm also blending that into my hairline so it's not such a stark line. Next I'm going to be taking my Ulta Beauty black eyeliner pencil, and I'm doing what I like to call face mapping. You'll see it better in a second, but I'm just using my picture as a guide, and I'm mapping out with this eyeliner where I want my eye sockets to be, correcting my jawline, putting a little bit on my forehead to emphasize my brow bones. This does not have to be perfect at all. It does not have to be straight. This is just the basic outline, and you can see here that I'm evening the eyes out as well. So. And then here I'm emphasizing my overuse of my brow bone. A little bit on the nose. If you're a skull, you don't have a nose, you have a hole, which is where the tubes go in so that you can breathe. So I'm using that and making that on the tip of my nose. You'll also see me here begin to make the teeth lines. I realize that with your protruding lips, it helps if you kind of grin and slim out your lips, and then you'll get a straighter line as well. Then I'm just connecting my cheekbones to my jawline, going through my lips, and going to the other side. And you can go as dramatic as you want with this. I just tried to keep it really simple for you guys, but if you wanted to make, white individual teeth and have them have cracks and make more shadows by the eyes, you can totally do whatever you want with this. And then here I'm just further carving out my cheeks. And this is a very creamy eye pencil, so it's going to blend. Make sure that you have that, that's very key. And then I just carved out my jawline. Now I'm taking this Ulta Beauty black liquid eyeliner, and this is a cream. And so I'm just putting this on all of those places, and this is super, super creamy. It blends so easily, so I thought this would be perfect because I can make a lot of shadows with it. So I'm just putting this where I put that black eyeliner. So I use the map as my guide. Here I'm just filling in my eye, filling in that circle. And for my eyes, I used my bags all the way up to my brow bone and tried to make a pretty decent circle from that. And I'm just covering the entire area. Here I'm filling in the hole for my nose. And then as you can see, I filled in my other eye. And now I'm just going over my lines with this to thicken up the mapping of the eyeliner now that I know where everything needs to be. I also dragged my forehead lines or wrinkles into my eyes. Now I'm going to be taking my NYX Professional Eye Makeup Palette with the 10 shadows. I'm going to be using a blue and 2 dark browns. And I'm using a angled fluffy brush, and I'm really working this into the cream eyeshadows and eyeliners. Once these mix together, it'll create an amazing shadow. So I'm using this to carve out my cheeks and just all over my face. Basically, where we put that eyeliner is where our shadows are going to be. And as you can see, it blends very nicely. Now I'm just blending out my nose and around my eyes. And then I'm blending my wrinkles by my eyebrows down as well. Since the eyes were covered completely, I just blended along the edges. I didn't want to smudge what was on my eyelids. Now I'm going back in with the cream colors from this palette, and I'm just re-emphasizing the white a little bit because I feel like some of it got lost with all the black, so I'm mixing it in, adding some gray tones just so that it's an easy transition. Now I'm going right into my Morphe 35B palette. And I'm going to be using that white shade as well. And I'm just really highlighting certain areas. Basically where there's no black, I wanted to emphasize. So I just did that, and then you can totally perfect it however you want. I felt like I needed more drama by my eyes, so I smoked them out a little bit more, added some more white powder. You can totally go whichever way you want with this. Now I'm going to take my Steve Laurent liquid eyeliner, And this is a felt tip pencil, so I thought it'd be perfect for this. So I am taking this and tracing over my mapping of my teeth and my mouth. And this is really going to perfect the lines, make them look a lot more sharp. Now I'm also tracing inside of my lip just to make sure that the line between my cheekbones and my teeth is straight. Now I'm going to be taking that same eyeshadow pencil that we used for the face mapping, and I'm I'm lining my waterline. It's a really hard angle to see, I know, but I'm always afraid that I'm going to poke myself in the eye, so I had to get close to the mirror. But you can see what I'm doing here. Basically, I'm just doing this so that way whenever I do have my eyes open, it'll still look a little bit dark. And then I'm just further smoking out some areas around the eyes. Now, this is when it got fun. So I'm taking my Wet n Wild Mega Last liquid lipstick. This is a matte one. And this is the bright red shade that they have, and I'm taking a tiny precise brush that I use for my nail polish designs, and I'm just creating streaks. You can do whatever you want. You can do blood drops or things coming out of the mouth. I just wanted to do like some lines just to amp it up a bit. Bless me. I went ahead and did the same thing on the other eye, and now I just felt like it needed more, so I'm adding some streaks towards the mouth, and then you'll see me add like a blood drop on one side. And now we're done. Here's the finished look. I had so much fun. I was really extra with this. I hope you guys enjoy. Keep looking for more. I'm probably gonna have more Halloween and regular tutorials. Thank you.